Welcome to the Girl Club, Unfiltered, with Brit and Loz.
This is your weekly catch-up on all things training, lifestyle and performance.
With plenty of unfiltered chats along the way.
Enjoy!
Hello, welcome back to the Girl Club.
Welcome back, everyone.
Woohoo, we're back again. Well, that's
The boy, no, I was going to say the boys are back, the high school.
The boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back. Gotta do it again. Gotta wake up the neighborhood. Is that the one you're thinking of? Yeah. Were you expecting me to sing it?
No.
You're funny. Oh, man. Anyways, welcome back, guys.
Yes.
I think I'm a little bit delusional. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the first one took it out of us. Yeah, a little bit delusional, but we're back again
We're back.
for another episode, and we're doing fabulous. This week we're going to talk about we're going to start off with our highs and lows of the week because
Yes.
we want to share, or I like to say, an apple and an orange. But apparently you've never heard of that.
I haven't heard of that one, so.
So apple is good and orange is bad, I think. Even though I really like oranges. I don't know why.
I love orange. Oranges are very good for you.
Okay, let's just say high and low of the week then. Brit, what was your high of the week?
Oh my God, something positive. Oh, I went to a group posing day.
Mm-hmm.
For like IFBB, so like the head judges were there and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And that was fun. I forgot that I did that. That was probably my high because it was just really fun to like go through the practicing and just be like with all of these girls who are going to compete and go through like what being on stage could be like.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I would say is my high for the week.
Nice.
And then my low would just be all the shit with the doctors and obviously end up in hospital,
Hospital. Yeah, it's not ideal.
Not ideal, but that would be my low. That's fine.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But how about you?
My high of the week. What has happened this week? Look, to be fair, like this happened last week, but like it got finalized this week, I guess. So my high would be getting my new jobs and like, being onboarded and everything and like finding out that I'm doing 2 days at the physio place and all of that jazz. So that's really exciting. I don't really think it's a low, but like it could be a low, but like just kind of like bittersweet, even though I know that like I'll be happy once I start the new jobs, but a low might be leaving. Snap. Maybe. That's all I can think of. Otherwise, it would be petrol prices. But that was my one last time, so I can't say that again. But it's still bad. Yeah.
Oh my God. I need to fill up my car and I'm like, I'm scared.
Can you drive?
Yeah.
Oh, with your foot? What foot? Which one is it?
Oh, it's my right foot. I drive a manual, so it doesn't matter what foot it is. It would be.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. Okay.
But I was driving before I came to hospital anyway.
Oh, and you're fine.
I was fine.
So why the heck are they keeping you in the hospital? Surely you could just leave.
Because they were, I don't know, I want to. I felt like just putting everything in my bag and being like, all right, bye.
See you guys.
Because they got to check that the infection hasn't spread to my bone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you did the MRI.
That's why I did the MRI, and then it takes 2 days for the report to come back because it's not a brain MRI, so it's not really a rush.
Oh.
So I gotta wait for the report to come back and to make sure that it hasn't attacked my bones.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I
and
hope
it's all
so,
just precautions.
I'm in no pain now, so it's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no pain whatsoever.
Oh, so you actually, you feel fine. You don't have any pain because you were in a lot of pain before, right?
Yeah, I don't have any pain. Like before I had the surgery, they couldn't even touch my foot.
Oh.
Like, I was like, you can't touch it. It's so painful. But now, like, they're squeezing it. They're moving my toes. I'm like, she's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really positive. That
That's
should
what
be
I mean.
a
I'm like,
high of the week as well.
yeah, I'm in no more pain. That's why I'm like, I want to go home. I
Yeah,
did 8,000
right.
steps yesterday.
Oh, so you feel like ready to go home, but they're not letting you go home because technically they need to keep you for the MRI results. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
beware. When you get outside and you have to go fill up petrol, it costs me quite a bit of money. And I'm not thriving with the petrol.
Yeah.
Crying.
I mean, the only plus thing I could think about that is I didn't have to fill up last week because I've been in here.
True. That's a good point. So technically you've saved money.
Technically.
She saved money. That's really good. Yeah, I've already nearly used half my tank and I filled up 2 days ago.
Because you fucking work in every direction of Sydney.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
No, and that's one of the biggest reasons that I'm leaving as well because, like, number one, petrol obviously, hopefully, knock on wood, isn't going to be this price forever. However, I can't be doing this like every day, going to work that far away. Like, that's just
exactly.
ridiculous.
And you have a pretty like eco-friendly car. Right? You have a little car. So like the fact that you have to be like filling up every other day is ridiculous.
Yeah. And she's very small, so like I have to fill up quite a bit. Like she doesn't, I unfortunately probably use and abuse Harriet, the Hyundai, too much. That's her name. Like I run her petrol down way too low and it shouldn't be that low. Yeah. And then I drive on like 2Ks left and I'm like, oh, maybe I should fill up, which is not good for the car.
Yeah. You know what I do when my fuel light comes on? I look at it and I go, okay, I've got 80 Ks from this number to empty. But there is one time that I ran it, I think 120 Ks after the fuel light came on. I was like, let's see how far we can go.
What, you just tested the... Oh, my gosh. You can't do...
I just tested the limit.
Don't test the limit. That's how your car breaks.
Because I saw Hamish and Andy do a video one time.
Oh, my God.
So I wanted to test it. Anyways, yeah.
Oh, Hamish
Long
and
story
Andy.
short, my dad rescued me with lawnmower fuel, so...
Oh, my God. Oh, shit. So you just filled up with lawnmower fuel and then you were able to go to a survey.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully mine doesn't come to that. Hopefully you never come to that either. But segues nicely into this week's episode. Creatine. It doesn't, but it's fine. We're going to segue anyway.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about creatine today and specifically the benefits and like women and why we should be taking it and stuff like that. So,
because we are women.
And hear us roar.
And also predominantly, like, I guess we're targeting women as well. Like 2 women online coaches, also targeting other women who, want to have some information on creatine, its benefits, why we take it, why you should take it, or if you should take it, or all of that jazz. So yeah.
Because I feel like it's a lot of questions. Like I could probably get it quite a bit, or a lot of people will say, I'm not going to take creatine because like wrecks your kidneys or whatever and stuff like that. Like I feel like there's a lot of information about it, but there's also a lot of information that is false about it that's out there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
There's
definitely a lot of false. Yeah. I actually did a whole report on creatine at uni.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I should have brought that up.
You should be all over it then.
Yeah. I wonder if I can find it. Wait, you talk, I'm going to find it.
Okay. So basically, like, if you don't know what creatine is, it is literally like the most researched natural supplement that you can get on the market because our body already makes creatine. Like our body already makes it. We get it through food. It stores in our body as well. And basically it helps our muscles produce ATP, which is the energy that we use for short bursts of energy, like lifting weights, sprinting, any HIIT training, like CrossFit and stuff like that. And like as women, actually, as we get older, we start to lose creatine stores in our body, and men store so much more, like 80% more than what us women do once we hit like perimenopause and stuff, which is why it's super important to take it, especially as we get older, to maintain those stores in the body. With the creatine as well, it like, some people are like, oh, but like I don't want to put on muscle, I don't want to do this. It means you can like lift heavier and perform better and recover better between sets as well, which is actually going to, again, link into getting you that toned body that you want and help you lose body fat and all that kind of stuff. So it like over time, it leads to better development and better gains. What does it do? It goes to your muscle, sends water to those muscles. So they look fuller, they recover better. And you may find like in the first week or so of taking creatine that your body is going to store more water. So then you might feel more fluffy, or, you know, scales might go up just a little bit, but it's literally just water. Yeah. And it's going to go away.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's a lot of like red flags that women go, oh my God, but I'm going to get bloated and I'm going to get fluffy and stuff like that. But one water. That it may happen is just water, but if you're still training hard enough and eating well, then you shouldn't have that occur.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you should just be going to your muscles anyways.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And especially if you're training hard enough, like you said. Like, I probably wouldn't like really recommend creatine to someone who's like sedentary and not training at all, or like
exactly
not doing a lot of lifting. Like the general person, I love how now it's like the general person, but a lot of people are now, and women especially, are now like strength training and they're like adding it into their routine. But I think it's like, it's really important, especially if that's your goal. Like I think tie it back to your goal and see if that's what you want to achieve, then 100%. But then also don't forget that we do have creatine naturally in our diet through meat.
Yeah.
And like other protein sources as well. So it's, you know, it's important to supplement for a lot of people, and it's like really good for you as well to have creatine, but we do naturally produce and also consume creatine through our regular diet. And like everything, like protein supplements as well, like every other supplement, it is what it is called. It's called a supplement.
It's a supplement. Yeah, exactly.
Supplement into your diet. Like it's not a replacement.
Exactly.
It is a supplement. No. Yeah.
And the creatine scoop as well is like 3 or 5 grams. Like it's very, very little. It's very, very minimal. It's not like a massive scoop like you would have with your protein and stuff. Because if you do have that much creatine, that 30-gram scoop, you're going to feel sick.
Yeah.
You're going to feel sick. So it's a very little scoop. And like, I feel like it's a topic as well. Like women might be like, oh, but I don't want to take it. It's a supplement, like supplements for men or like whatnot. Like everyone can take it. And like I said, it's the most researched thing on the market.
Yeah. Actually,
and it's not that expensive either.
Sorry. Yeah, it's not that expensive either. I just get mine from Coles actually. So when it's on sale. I actually found my report.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And I found a research article that was just telling you, but sorry, it was just like reiterating what you said before. Yeah. It said an article from 2003 debated the worth of creatine in an individual's diet, suggesting that an athlete with increased muscle creatine and phosphocreatine stores would theoretically be able to perform more repetitions per set of resistance training exercise before fatiguing. Which is what you said, but that I
No,
just
I
said it
said,
really a lot longer.
Not in layman's terms.
Like it will, yeah, no. Sorry guys, but anyone who wants to talk about exercise science,
That's Loz's forte.
that's what my research article. Gosh, I obviously spent a lot of time on this. I have all my references here too. Anyways, but yeah, but it does, like, creatine has been proven and like researched to improve your performance, and it definitely can improve performance in that way. Like, I wouldn't say it's like a performance enhancing drug, but because it's a supplement, so it's not a drug at all. But it can, like, just like what protein does. Like it's not the same thing because there are different benefits, but you can put it in a similar subsection of supplements. Like, you know what I mean?
Similar like umbrella.
Yeah, in the umbrella. Yeah. And it has like different like raindrops underneath, you know?
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know, like, I love, like, it doesn't do anything external, but I don't know, I just like love taking creatine. I feel like I'm like, oh, don't forget my creatine, don't put it in my thing, or like whatnot. Just because I've taken it for so long, I feel weird if I just stopped taking it.
Yeah. I think that now it's also just a part of your routine.
Yeah.
And now...
And I know, like, there's so many benefits as well to it.
Yeah.
Like, I think at the start, I just kind of was like, oh, I'll take it because, like, everyone else is taking it. But now I've actually, like, learned so much about it that I can also, like, I know why I'm taking it, and then I can educate other people on why to take it.
I think that's a big thing, like, the why you're taking it. Like, it's one thing to, like, start taking this supplement, you know, that everyone's talking about, like, oh, you should do this, you know, take this if you want to look like this or if you want to feel like this. And then you start doing it and you're like thinking back, like, why am I actually taking this? Like, what's the benefit of it? Yeah. Exactly. Which I think is a big grey area, and like a lot of women and people in general, not just like narrowing it down to women, but like everyone, you know, there are a lot of people out there who wouldn't know the benefits to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're just taking it just because, oh, someone told me to, like, if someone tells you to do something but can't explain their reasoning on why, then don't do it.
Probably shouldn't do it.
No.
Just putting it out there. But, yeah. Sorry, you go.
No, that's okay. No. I was just gonna like touch on point number 3 as well. Like, a lot of women, I guess, well, their goals are to like tone up, you know, what kind of stuff. And so, like, the creatine, it also helps with like your body composition. So, like, obviously if you're training better, you're getting more muscle, you're going to have an improved body composition, which just means that you're going to look like more toned, you're going to lose fat better, and you're going to maintain your muscle during your deficit, which is something that a lot of people like need to be wary of. If you're in a deficit, you want to be still maintaining that muscle. Yeah. Because it's easier to, like, I feel like it's easier to lose muscle than to build it. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, if you're in a deficit and you want to lose fat and the scales are dropping super, super quickly, there's potential that it's also muscle that is dropping super quickly in there. Yeah, because muscle weighs more than fat. Yeah, exactly. It's more dense. So if you're having your creatine, you're supplementing it, still training hard, prioritizing protein, then it's actually going to give you that, like, toned look that you want.
Yeah, 100%. Because maintaining muscle, like, actually building muscle is really, really, really hard to do, especially in a calorie deficit, because obviously, like, eating less than you're moving obviously means that you're going to lose weight rather than, like, build it, obviously. So it is quite difficult. But there are things out there like creatine, like there are supplements out there like creatine that will help maintain your muscle mass so that you do, like you said, have a bit more of that toned look, which is what a lot of women go for. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it does really help your body composition, but it doesn't, like, it's not a fat loss, like, supplement. Like, it doesn't do that. Yeah, because it can be, like, misconstrued, because if, you know, obviously it's helping your body composition, but there's so much to it. Like when you think about it, it's maintaining your muscle mass while you're also doing all these other things like being in a calorie deficit, training till failure, you know, staying consistent, staying disciplined, all of those things. Creatine is just like that extra little oomph, I guess you could say. It's like the salt. It's like the little salt that you add, you sprinkle onto your training to like kind of get you closer and like, get you closer to your goal, I guess. Yeah, you could say. Exactly. It's the salt. It's the added salt. That's what the added salt. That's how I would explain it, guys. Oh my gosh. This one's really interesting as well. Number 4.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you just took a FaceTime photo.
I didn't mean to. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could change it to my laptop. But anyways, continue.
Brain and cognitive benefits.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
That is, yeah. It's like, well, I don't know, you did the research paper, but it says like some research suggests that it can help with your improved focus and mental fatigue, and better performance during sleep deprivation. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really good.
If you're not getting to sleep, then supplement your creatine. You still should be able to perform while you are tired, I guess. I'm not saying perform while tired. Make sure you get your rest and your sleep, but
that's important, yes. But it's probably making it a bit easier, I guess. If it's like helping with sleep deprivation, I guess it makes it easier to, perform better if
and
you
still
are
focus.
Tired. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like still focus on the task at hand, even if you are a little bit tired, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that kind of way. But yeah, brain energy, metabolism, it's supporting cognitive function, mental fatigue. So that's really awesome. Like those are really good like mental benefits, because obviously there's heaps of like physical benefits that everyone talks about and knows about. But what lots of people don't know is all the mental benefits that it has as well.
Like if you're going to the gym because like your mental health, like, it's good for your mental health, chuck some creatine in there. It's going to be even better for your mental health.
Yeah, it'll be so good. And like obviously, you might then also get some physical benefits, but you're not doing it for that, so that doesn't matter. But there are mental benefits as well. So
yeah, exactly.
So it's really for everyone when you think about it. Creatine is for everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, for most people.
Most people, yes.
Well, everyone who trains. But yeah. Yeah, so that's really interesting. And then also in turn, like I guess that links to the other point that you had down, which is recovery. Like obviously sleep recovery comes hand in hand. So it's reduced muscle damage. And then also, protein really helps with recovery and everything. So creatine, because creatine's also found in protein sources, it's going to kind of go hand in hand a little bit as well. Yeah. And then you'll obviously, if you're recovering better, you're going to be able to train better. You're going to feel more energized. And yeah, you're going to be able to push in your training sessions, and
it's all just going to link together pretty much.
It's all going to link together, which is, it's pretty cool. Creatine's pretty cool when you think about it.
When you think about it, I love it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That's really good. This is a random question. How does creatine fit into your routine and like day?
So I have creatine before I train. I will put it like in my pre-workout, or if I don't have pre-workout, or if I have a can, I'll just like put it in my mouth, like dry scoop it, whatever. But I will always have it before I train.
Yeah.
I don't think it really makes much of a difference when you have it, whether you do before you train, after you train. I think it's just as long as you're consistent.
Yeah.
Like I knew people who were having like 9 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
Like before they went to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think it matters when you have it, just as long as you're consistent in having it.
Yeah.
So that's how, like, it's just a routine. You get out, probably get the pre-workout, put it in my cup. Away you go.
Yeah, like it's just become a habit for you, and then that's how it becomes easy to just do. Like,
just do it.
Yeah, to just do it. Like it
Just
when
do it.
when people are like, oh, like how do you like fit it into your routine? Like I always forget. Like you just actually just find a way. Like you will find a way. Like if you are serious about it, like if you're serious about a goal, if you're serious about training or, you know, a supplement like creatine, then you're gonna make it work.
You're gonna make it work. I just tell, like, I had a client. She's like, oh, I just keep forgetting. I'm like, set an alarm.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
And it was just like the same time every day. It would go off, and then like the alarm name was like take creatine.
That's smart. I like that one.
Yeah, because I'm sure like women do that. Like if they're on the pill or something, obviously you need to take that at the same time every day.
Yeah.
Then generally you'd set an alarm on your phone, being like take the pill. Then like same thing with creatine. Just set an alarm on your phone. Take creatine, or like if you wake up in the morning and you write a to-do list, put that on your to-do list.
Take creatine. And then at the end of the day, once you have looked at the things that you need to tick off, if you haven't had creatine yet, then go have it.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good idea. I should put that on my to-do list so that I don't forget. Because sometimes I find that if I'm like out all day, then I won't take it. But obviously, like, it doesn't actually matter when you take it. So I guess maybe I could start taking it like before. I used to take it before my runs. And then I started just eating before my runs instead of drinking anything, because I used to have like greens as well, which I stopped because I ran out and I didn't go back. But I keep buying the creatine, so that's the main thing. But yeah, I think it just has to become a bit of a habit and like so that it becomes more consistent, so that you can do it. And then you can see the results when it becomes consistent, because I feel like, you can't really see benefits if it's not consistent enough in your routine.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you're going to see and feel benefits from creatine because you're taking it every day. Are you taking it at the same time every day, or it's just always before you train?
Just before training, yeah.
Yeah, which is different.
Like if I'm training at 8 a.m, then I take it at 8. If I train at 4, then I take it at 4. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
It's always before training, That's what I mean. As long as it's at the same like time. If it's after training, then just take it every time after training. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really cool.
I have 1% on my phone, so guys, if I cut out, I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Do you have a charger?
No, it's back up at my bed.
Oh shit!
So I could probably.
Let's talk about one more thing quickly.
I'll like slowly. I'll head back up.
Oh my gosh! Okay, okay, that's okay. We can keep talking while you head back up. We can end soon though. We can. We have a little bit longer. Yeah, that's okay. There was another thing that you put here, bone and long-term health. So like bone density. So it helps with your bone density, muscle preservation as we age. So
osteoporosis.
Yeah, particularly important for women due to high osteoporosis risk later in life, which is so interesting. Yes. So it actually really helps with your bone density. So maybe I should get my mum to be on creatine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I was like in my course, they do like we reach our peak bone density at like 25.
Oh, interesting.
And then after that, it's about maintaining it.
Okay.
And a lot of women experience osteoporosis because they don't weight train, they don't build up that bone density. So then when they get to that age, that's just what happens. They haven't built that density, so now they're going through the problems with osteoporosis and weak bones.
Yeah, that's so interesting because at the beginning of last year, I think my mum actually broke her arm, like her ulnar and radius were both broken bones because she fell down our hill. Because she had vertigo before, like in the previous year. And like since then, I'm like, that woman has not walked straight since. Like she has been very affected by the vertigo because like she's over 60. So it just affected her, I think. Yeah, basically my mum, she broke her bone, her arm bones, her ulnar and radius, the 2 bones in your forearm. And basically, and basically I was always thinking about like, I wonder how a fall, like just a fall down the hill could have, broken the bones so badly. And obviously because of like bone density and like, when we age, our bone density is a lot less than what it would be, like what my bone density would be like. And all the things about like, having calcium to make your bones nice and strong. Like that's all really good and everything. But yeah, creatine can also really help with that. And obviously osteoporosis is a big risk for women later in life. So yeah, I was just talking to Brit about it, but now that she's gone, I don't really know what to say. But that was the point of my story. Anyways, I thought that was quite interesting. Yeah, this is really weird now. So how's everyone's day been? I'm just gonna message Brit and just see if she's gonna come back on. She said she's running back to her room now. So maybe I'll do some key statistics about osteoporosis in women. So 1 in 3 women over the age of 50 will experience an osteoporotic fracture in their lifetime. That's really interesting. Women lose up to 20% of their bone density in the 5 to 7 years after menopause due to the drop in estrogen. Oh, that's really interesting too. See, this is really cool because I'm learning a lot. Like Brit wrote most of these about osteoporosis because she's actually very educated with, she did a course specific to this, I'm pretty sure. We didn't really learn about osteoporosis in women, but this is really cool that I'm learning this. Osteoporosis affects around 200 million women worldwide. Wow, that's really cool. In Australia specifically, about 2.2 million Australians have osteoporosis or osteopenia, and the majority are women. Wow, that's incredible. I actually didn't know that osteoporosis was more susceptible to, like women were more susceptible to osteoporosis. So that's really interesting. The other thing, I mean, I don't really know because we only technically have 15 minutes left. So I'm just going to quickly call Brit back and see. Actually, I'm going to have a drink of water. Be right back. How good is water, guys? Well, the other points that we've written down is why then resistance training matters, especially when you're also taking creatine, right? So all linking back as well to osteoporosis. So we've kind of gone on an osteoporosis tangent with like bone health and everything, but creatine does really tie into bone health. So that's, I guess, related. So bones respond to mechanical load. So when you lift, wait, she's calling me back. Never mind, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. We're both back.
We're back.
Brit is now in her room at the lovely hospital.
Yes.
And I just informed her that I was talking about why resistance training matters for bone health.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, I thought all of this was really interesting. So when you lift weights or do resistance training, the stress placed on bones signals the body to increase bone mineral density.
Yeah, because I feel like
really
it's
cool.
to do with like the lever points as well. Like it improves your joints. So like if you're doing like a leg extension, for example, obviously the lever points your knee, but the weight's at your ankles. So if that makes sense. So like it improves your knee joint because of the load that's at your foot. Obviously you're working your quads and your quads help, like, what's knee extension.
Yeah.
But I feel like it all just like goes hand in hand. Same thing like with your shoulder joint. If the weight's at your wrist, like, you're helping not just improve the muscle, but also the joint in your shoulders. that kind of stuff. That's why I think that's how I look at that anyways.
Yeah. No, I think that makes a lot of sense as well. But yeah, I mean, look, this all ties back to creatine because that's what we were talking about. But it ties back to creatine. Yes. Yeah, ties to creatine. We've had a bit of a pause. What's it called? A intermission in this episode.
Intermission. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, all ties back to creatine because of bone health, and I think that's why. Yeah, it's very interesting to talk about this stuff as well.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that will probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Sure.
Do we want to end with something to take away or something to comment?
Don't sleep on your creatine.
Yeah. Okay. That's our key takeaway. Prioritize it, guys. Don't
Just
sleep
put
on
it into your diet somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Put it into somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Especially for women. We've just touched a lot on why it's so important. And all of the many, many benefits that it has.
Yeah.
And debunking the myths, I guess you could say, as well. Because there are a lot of myths and bad rep that it gets too.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to say something else. Never mind. Anyways, thanks, guys. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening. Again, we want to thank Bella Vista Hotel for letting us use their lovely podcast studio to help us record. Can't even remember how many episodes this has been now.
7?
8? Wait,
maybe 8?
I think it's 8 because it's been even, right? Or no, it was odd.
No,
odd number.
No, it's odd. It's odd number. 7.
So 7. 7.
6, 7.
No, we're not starting that. Not today. Not ever.
No.
No, anyways. But yeah, it's a very lovely studio. Also, please feel free to comment any episode ideas that you guys want to hear. Obviously, we'll keep thinking of ideas and putting question box on our stories, but we do also want to try and engage in the audience, in the comment section of YouTube. Oh, I don't even think we've even mentioned that we're on YouTube as well now.
Oh, yeah, guys, we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube as well. We have a YouTube channel. It's called The Girl Club, Unfiltered.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So if you want to find us,
give us a follow on Instagram.
Oh yes, they're always in the description of the episode as well. Our Instagrams. Yeah. So if you have any suggestions for episodes, just let us know. But yeah, we will see you guys in the next one.
Oh, the next one.
Yeah. See you later.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.